What up, everybody? It's me, Bitchy, here back giving another show. Child, here with a new episode, or actually, no. So, before we get started, I actually have an announcement. I have some good news. So, battling depression in LA has finally come to an end, child. Yes. And before you all get excited and start clapping and clap, clap, clap for my money and my Waka Flocka voice, before you start clapping, I haven't beaten depression. I'm not, over depression. I'm not cured. Hallelujah. I haven't been, washed clean of that sin and that demon and that disease just yet. But yes, the reason why I say battling depression in LA is over is just because while I do say I'm not cured of depression, I can confidently say right now that I have found ways to combat it. I have found better ways to combat it. The thought of wanting to die now disgusts me. Anytime I even think about the past couple of months where I wish that I was dead or I took a step to almost kill myself. We've gone over that in the last videos, not going over that again. And just when I think about that shit, it disgusts me. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, you don't want to die. You want to live and you want to figure shit out. Anytime I have some shit that I want to have been doing, guys, is that I've just been holding myself accountable. I've talked about that in the last couple of videos. Anytime I feel like I was getting in a depressed mood or in a depressed state now, I hold myself accountable. What's wrong? What's really wrong? What's the root cause? What's the root issue? What's the root fix? Okay, bitch? We don't spend time sitting in rooms depressed anymore. We don't spend time isolating ourselves in rooms alone anymore. We get to the fucking fix right then and there. Other things that I've been doing, child, I've been writing shit down, child, just so I can remember stuff. I want to remember everything. It's a beautiful day outside. Sunny day. Okay, bitch. Pointing the finger at myself, child. Being aware. Anytime I feel like I'm getting sad, I'm just like, no, there's no point in getting sad. Like, let's not even get into that kind of mood, bitch. Let's be happy. Let's start doing something creative. Let's create a song. Let's make a video. Let's do a podcast. Let's do something creative, Keeping my mind clear in that way has been amazing. And yeah, so that's been really good, y'all. I've been at least happy about that. I can't say that there haven't been times where I get sad. I can definitely say there's been times where I've been a little bit sad about certain things. But depressed, I can definitely say that I found ways to combat that and that battling depression in LA is over. We're not battling it. We survived it, bitch. Okay? Because when I think about the facts that a couple of months ago I was literally ready to kill myself because I was alone, because one of my best friends decided that one day they cared about me and the next they didn't, and that just hurt me extremely bad, to the point where I literally just got over that bitch. That took months to really get over. That was a really hard blow, bitch. Just now getting over that finally, and we'll talk about that a little bit, but when I think about how I was depressed about that, thought about how I was depressed about not having friends, a lot of friends and family out here in LA, and just when I think about that kind of shit, I'm happy to see where I am now. So I say surviving because I have survived, bitch. Because I could have been gone, bitch. Dead and gone, in a grave, bitch. 6 feet under, okay? Actually, when I die, I don't want to be buried, so I'd actually rather be cremated and spread over a Bahamas cruise. At least y'all get a cruise out of it and don't have to go to a funeral, okay, bitch? But yeah, surviving, child. So one of the things that I've learned while basically beating my depression is that I have really fucking bad social anxiety. And for those of you who are like, what's social anxiety, D? Like, what's that? It's like when you have this really bad and crippling fear of being judged or treated a certain way, Look it up, child. Look up WebMD. Shit. But yeah, I have really bad fucking social anxiety, and I know people who know me are like, really? Like, you're D. Like, you're DB Productions, you're DB Films, you're the real bitchy. You're, a YouTube host and a podcast host and, like, this funny character. Like, how do you have social anxiety? Bitch, well, basically, and this is me pointing the finger at myself. I like to point the finger at myself Child, a lot of people like, it's easy for people to call other people out. I love to point myself out and call shit out about myself. So, for some odd reason, and I don't know if it's like my low self esteem because I'm ugly and fat, or if it's just like I know this social anxiety, but like, okay, I'm not the type of person who will start a conversation, but like if somebody starts a conversation with me, I will talk their heads off, bitch. We will talk, and I will feel so comfortable talking to them if they start the conversation. But I am so uncomfortable with starting conversations with people because I have this fucking tendency to, and I know we all do this as human beings, feel like we're genies, bitch. We're Professor Xavier from X-Men, for my Marvel fans. Oh, I thought it was a B by me. Okay. Child, I feel like I can read minds and that I just know that people don't like me or not gonna like me, or people don't want to be bothered with me, don't want to talk to me. So I always feel like, okay, don't start a conversation because that person don't want to talk to you. It be so many times where I'm walking past people in like hallways and passing at work or at school and college situations and stuff like that where I would want to say hey to them, but I'm just like, they don't want me to speak to them. Like, I don't know why I put that kind of shit into my head, but I do. And like I said, I don't know if it's because of my low self-esteem issues or what it is, but I've been a little bit more cognitive, or hopefully I use that word right, thoughtful of not doing that and just being like, hey, what's up, sis? And just not thinking that people are thinking against me. Even with my roommates, like I don't even always talk to my roommates because I don't know. I just feel like they were already friends when I moved in, bitch. They had already been living together. They already knew each other. So I'll be like, I don't think that they dislike me, but I'm just like, they probably don't want to be bothered. So I just like go in my room, I'll speak and say hey, and we talk in passing and stuff like that. But I want to be besties with my roomies and with my coworkers and shit like that. I don't want to be scared to talk to them. Other examples, Nehemiah. Saying his name a lot. Child, when Nehemiah used to invite me out with his friends every week and we were going out, child, and he was like, hey, come out with me and my boys. Me and my homies are going out. We're going to this club. We're going to that club. We're going to this club. Bitch, I used to be so fucking nervous. It's because, like, first of all, these are his homies. They're all straight. I'm the only queen out of the bunch. So it's like I get so nervous that, like, okay, I hope that they don't, like, look at me funny because I'm gay. It's not like I'm going to be queening out because, like, in this group of people, I can't be like, yes, for this song. Yes, Jay-Z. You know, I can't do that in this group of people. So I used to always be nervous about that, but that really helped me with my social skills because doing that shit every week, the first week I was nervous, second week a little bit nervous, third week not really nervous, fourth, oh these are my friends too now, you know? So that really helped. And I thank him for doing that back in the past when he used to do that. But yeah, I used to be nervous about that. He doesn't even know that, but I used to swallow that shit up. That tension that goes in the ball of your throat, that anxiety that's like right there in the ball of your throat, bitch. Brendan and Adriana, sometimes I get anxiety about even asking them to do the podcast because I feel like sometimes maybe they don't want to do it. And they won't tell me because I'm depressed, and they feel like I don't want him to kill himself if I hurt his feelings or something like that. This is see how people think like that. But I get nervous to ask Brendan and Adriana to do the podcast sometimes. I get nervous I'm telling y'all all of my tea. I don't mind spilling my tea. I get nervous to hit Nehemiah up for anything, y'all. Especially after this little BS. Like, I get nervous to ask him for anything. He was like, oh yeah, I have a bed frame that you can have. And like I was like, oh yeah, I'll take it. And like I feel really scared to ask him about it because like I don't want to be a pest to people. And it's not just him. I'm spilling my tea on everybody. I feel nervous to ask him to hang out because I don't feel like he wants to. And he just won't tell me. Yeah, I'm spilling all my tea on this one. I feel nervous about asking Brendan to hang out because in my head, I don't really feel like Brendan likes me as a friend. Or in my head, I just don't feel like I'm as close of a friend to him as anybody else, as a Barnesy or a LJ or a James or a Adriana, you know? I just don't feel like I'm on that level with sis. What else, child? I'm spilling all my tea today. Child, I don't even feel comfortable with like going after shit that I want. Like, if there was a certain promotion that I know I deserved, I'm nervous about going after that shit. I always have it in my head that somebody else is more fit and more better. Somebody else is better than me, more qualified, or better fit to take the job. So I'm not gonna get it. So those are all the things that I noticed. Like, I get super nervous with like going out with groups of people if I don't know somebody. Child was supposed to go see Cameron this past weekend with Barnesy and a group of people, but when I realized it was like three couples or three people who may be talking, and then just me, I'm like, I'm not going, because I just got so fucking nervous about like, who am I gonna talk to while these three couples are dancing? If we go out after, they're gonna be sitting next to each other talking to each other, and like, I'm just gonna be sitting there looking stupid. So I don't know, I just gotta stop doing that. I'm challenging myself on all these things. It's not gonna all happen at once. I'm getting better at some of it and worse at others. Asking people to hang out, I don't even do that, because I'm always like, they don't want to hang out, and if they wanted to hang out, I'm sure they would ask me to hang out, or they would be like, oh, I'm doing this. So I'm gonna just be better at it. I'm gonna be like, hey, do you want to do this, and be okay with them saying no. I don't even think that I'm afraid of rejection. I don't know what it is, y'all. But at least I'm aware that it's something, and I'm working to fix it. That's my advice to people, is that when you are aware of some shit, just be aware and take little steps to fix little things. And don't put pressure on yourself to fix everything at once. I'm not, bitch. It's gonna take a minute. But anybody who really loves me knows that I'm a work in progress, and we all are. So the people who really love me will take me as I am, or nothing at all, in my Mary J. Blige voice. And yeah, so I'm just gonna work on that. I'm gonna invite people to hang out without being scared. After that Cameron shit, I'm not gonna be scared to go out if I feel like I'm gonna be the third wheel or fourth wheel or fifth wheel. I'm just gonna, if I am that wheel, bitch, I'm a roll. If I'm a wheel, I gotta roll, right? Well, the wheel's made for the roll, so I'm a roll. I'm gonna continue to be nice to people who may not like me, regardless of if they tell me they don't like me or not. Like, some people are just like, how can you tell people don't like you, or how do you know somebody doesn't like you? Like, I had somebody tell me like, that way of thinking is very, very toxic, and I'm like, no, it's not toxic, because people don't have to say shit nowadays. Your energy says everything. When I see that you treat everybody else nice, but when I come around, you're very mean and standoffish, and like, you have this very ill and yuck type of attitude, like, I'm not making shit up in my head. I see it for what it is. But yeah, I'm not depressed over that anymore, child. Basically, the way I see it is, I'm gonna be open. I already had my friends, my certain friends who say that I'm toxic for thinking that way. Like, for instance, like at Pride, sis was like, oh, I'm like, you want to go get some ramen? Oh yeah, let's go get some ramen. Dips out. Doesn't say bye. Doesn't say, oh, never mind, we can't do that. Couple weeks ago at Precinct, what are you doing after this? Let's go get barbecue and ramen. I don't care if it's just us two. We're going to get it. Couple minutes later, oh, see y'all later. I'm going to hang out with my friend. Couple minutes, I'm still trying. I'm like, I'm gonna keep trying. It's cool. Hey, I know you're a musician. Do you want to collaborate? Oh yeah, let's do that shit. I just feel like when I have to keep asking for shit, I don't. If somebody comes to me and says, Daryl, can you videotape my wedding on Saturday? Can you videotape my wedding for me? Like, I would love to hear some of your ideas, and what do you have planned, like, if you could do that for me? And I'm like, yeah, I could do that for you. I'm not gonna keep letting weeks go by and I'd be like, hey sis, I know you said you wanted me to do your wedding. Where did you want to go? I know, I don't want to bother you, but let me be on the ball on my end, since I said yes. So I don't know. It could just be me making shit up in my head, but I feel like one thing about me, bitch, that I notice and I know about me is that I might not speak on everything, but I see and I notice everything. So when I see you treating me like bullshit and you treat everybody else nice and you're so supportive of everybody's brands and what they're doing and shit like that, but when it comes to me, I'm just a piece of shit. I'm just gonna guess I'm a piece of shit. Don't tell anybody you love them, is my advice to y'all. Keep that shit to yourself. Keep it a secret, bitch. Keep it a secret, bitch. You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. Candy Burris and them said it best. Yeah. What other tea do I want to talk about, y'all? I'm just gonna work on that. I want to become better friends with my roommates. My roommates are all really cool. Um, I feel like we're all very busy, so I need to get out of my head that I'm just like being antisocial. We're all pretty busy, and when we're home, we're trying to relax. Shit, we had long days, you know. So, but I would let her come home and be like, "What's up, bitch? You want to smoke a blunt, bitch? Yeah, roll up, okay? You know, you just want your room. You just want roommates that you're super close with like that. So I'm working on that. I put a lot of shit on myself. I don't point fingers at nobody else. I gotta work on shit. With sis who don't like me, I still say it's my fault. I took the blame. I shouldn't have said nothing. And I'm still gonna be nice regardless of how mean sis be to me. I don't care. I let people treat me any way they want to, and I just hope that me being a good person will come back tenfold on me. Um, Other than that, child, ain't nothing else really been going on. I'm happy. I got my friends. I got my family. Um, got some trips coming up, birthday coming up eventually, child. And yeah, working on me, child. I'm happy to say that I'm not battling depression anymore. I'm happy to say that now I'm just working on getting over my social anxiety and just being more social. People love me. I don't think that people hate me. I'm not walking around thinking that everybody hates me. I know people love me because those people who love me show me, you know? Only people I'm confused on is people who got me confused. Shit. But yeah, so we'll be back. The Real Bitchy Show, Bad Podcast. Brendan is back from Paris. So we'll be back with all of that. Until then, deuces.